you guys, and welcome back to another episode of Blind Moments.
Welcome back.
Yes, so this week, I was in the throes of what topic should we discuss this week. And then, on the way home from dinner, my sister gave me a wonderful topic that I feel like we should talk about. We should talk about liars.
What kind?
Well, there are different kinds. So, there's kind of like when it comes to dating, there's those liars where you send out the representative. And then there's those that you work with and, they tell you one thing to get you in the door and you get in there and it's absolutely nothing like what you thought. And then there's kind of like what do they call them? Little white lies. Like, I think some people call those like the tooth fairy.
There's no such thing as no little white lies. A lie is a lie. And it doesn't care who tells it at all.
So what's your most recent experience with a liar?
You must forget what I do for a living.
I didn't. I want you to share with the people. I know, but I want you to tell them.
Well, due to the fact that I run a business, the most lies I hear are about people's absences. Oh, my grandmama died. Your grandmama died last month.
Your grandma died every month? How many grandmas you got?
My child fell off their bike and has to have their third toe from the left amputated, and so they may never walk again. So I can't come to work till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow.
Those are I think that's the most lies that I hear, because I don't know. I don't really think there's many people in my life that lie a lot. Besides, everybody's got your friends who embellish on well, if you're a dude, you have friends that embellish on their sex life and stuff, but that's just
guy talk. Locker room talk.
I don't like a room talk. I don't.
So that was going to be my next question. I was like, so what's your most recent lie that you told?
I'm incapable.
Oh.
And you know that. You already know that.
They don't know that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm incapable of lying. I just got scolded earlier today for being too truthful. Perhaps you're too truthful. You don't have to tell the truth all the time. Yes, I do. I don't have time to remember what I said to cover up that lie with another lie. So it's so much more fun. I just said this earlier tonight. It's so much more fun to just spew the truth out, to just let it out.
But your truth be hard truths. Like, you can't put a little downy on it, just soften it up just a little bit. Dang, you just...
The truth is the truth. Is the truth. Everybody, and see, everybody can't handle the truth sometimes. And I feel like, do you know what? That's what's wrong with a lot of people. People sugarcoat things. And see, I don't have any sugarcoating. It ain't even salt. I don't have any kind of coat. It's just...
Nothing. It's just raw. Just hard truth.
Yeah, it's just the truth.
Oh, Lord.
But people need that, I feel like. That's a lot of what makes me me. Now, I have to say, I got that from my mom. So I'm going to tell you the truth. I am the wrong person to ask if you do not want to know the real truth. And I've been saying that my whole life pretty much. Mm-hmm. Don't ask me, do I look fat in this? Yeah, you look pretty round. You look more SpongeBob-ish. Like the back is flat and the side is wide. Like
Ooh, descriptions.
Yeah.
Dang. And if you're family, sometimes you don't even have to ask and you get them. So
no, now I don't just volunteer out there like that.
Okay, first episode. Okay, you're going to have to do something about this. We did it. If y'all been noticing, this makeup game been improving by the episode.
Wait a minute. No. Now see, that's not fair.
It's a hard truth, though. I thought I did a
good
job.
You did. But all I said was you look like a ghost. So you need to you got to do something about, and I asked you, what is this called? And you were like, contouring. That you got to... Because it's not my fault that you're light-skinned. You are light-skinned, and these lights are bright and hot. So without that,
I got a tan today, okay?
Due to my old profession, I'm a bit of a perfectionist about looks and the way people look and the way people look when they're around me, the way that I look. We're up here doing a show trying to be somebody. So, of course, I'm going to tell her that she needs to do her makeup in a way that you can see her expressions instead of looking like Joan Rivers. There you go. Cheekbones and chins and such. Yeah. All that stuff.
I like to laugh.
What do you mean like to? Why do you like to lie?
Because sometimes, it's more fun to just phantasmasize things.
And then she made up a word.
My daddy made up that word.
Oh,
so.
my uncle did that. Phantasmasize.
It's more fun sometimes. Now, I don't lie about serious stuff when it comes down to it.
But tell me, what kind of lies, though? Because you said you like to lie. So,
because sometimes it just comes out so easy than it is. To where somebody okay, which I feel like it's not like a full-on lie, but I just run with it. So that's what I feel makes it a lie. So somebody comes up to you and asks you a dumb question. It's like, so, what color is the sky outside? And I'd be like, it's green today. What? The sky is green? I know. I watched the weather this morning, right? And what it said was the precipitation was going to be at 200%. That mixed in with the cloud cover and how the light reflects off your eyes, the sky was going to be green today.
You just sound crazy. Crazy? What are you talking about? That is nonsense.
And listen to it. So it's like, how long can I go with this before you actually realize that I am bullshitting you right now?
The more you kept talking, I couldn't even stop my face from balling up.
Because you can catch it. Everybody don't catch it. Some people sit there and let me go through this whole description and be like, I'm lying, right? What?
I need to understand this. Because you said you like to lie, and then what you're just telling me is that you just like messing with people who aren't as smart as you. I do too, but I mess with them with the truth at least.
If you're gonna sit up there and let me tell the story, then I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna come up with a whole story. I have an overactive imagination.
This is making me
15 scenarios of whatever I just came up with, and we're just gonna spew them. And if you just let me keep going, hey, that tall tale will just keep on spinning. So.
Note to all of you that watch this, oh, she's so fine. I'm trying to get. She likes to tell lies. She enjoys lying.
Not about serious stuff. If you come at me with, again, if you ask me a stupid question or you come at me with something stupid, I'm going to roll with it.
You might deem something serious as something stupid if they're less smart, less intelligent than you.
The truth comes out at the end, so whatever.
Oh, my God.
Occasionally it's fun to mess with people, so I'm still fine though.
Men lie versus women's lies.
Okay.
Now, that's a good one because I feel like women lie about stuff like how old they are and how much they weigh and what size they really are. Men lie about relationships and children.
Yes. What size of your body parts too.
Yeah, your penis size and all that kind of stuff.
Your weight, we get that. Your height.
Who is out there lying about weight and height?
I come from online dating, so you'll match with the guy or y'all be messaging on social media and he'll be like, oh yeah, I'm 6'5" and I'm this and I'm that. So what I started doing, because I used to be like, okay, well, I'm 5'3.5". Yes, the half counts. So to help him, just in case.
Taller than that.
No, I just wear heels a lot to make myself seem a lot taller. So
not in the house. In the house, you just seem taller.
Trying to work on my posture.
Maybe I'm shorter than I thought.
I might be 5'4" by now. I don't know. I don't know if I grew, but either way. So I'd be like, oh well, let me try to wear flats. So in case it turns out that he is shorter than what he said, then at least I'll feel better because I would like to look up to somebody. I would like to date somebody taller than me. Then I thought about it and I'm like, no, I feel like he's lying. Or if I just want to catch him in a lie, and I'll just be like, no, I'm going to wear the tallest heels that I feel comfortable in wherever this date is. So that way, oh, you're 6'4"? Well, how come I have on 4-inch heels and I can see eye to eye? Because you's a liar. That's why. Oh, you said that you 150? Oh, you 150? You was 150 in them pictures that was about 5 years old. You done put on some weight, buddy. Okay? You pushing 200 now.
That's catfishing, though. That's a different type of lie.
Still a lie, though.
See, when you're online dating, the catfish
every single time.
Because you can't even talk because they do the same thing, sending pictures of somebody that's not even them, and you come Jabba the Hutt melting all over the damn chair and shit, rolling down the hill from the neck down. So you can't even like that. You can't even say that.
They do, or else, again, the same way that the guys will use old pictures from college, the girls will use old pictures of college. Now, see, you look like that. 2 babies, 3 baby daddies, and cigarettes, countless cigarettes ago.
Never. It's your cousin's picture.
That too. Seen that too.
And you're up there snoring and you're awake. Breathing hard and stuff.
Well, that goes both ways. So lots of people lie about their size with catfishing. Both men and women, one thing that they both lie about, they can also phantasmasize their profession. Because, you know, you start getting into these titles and stuff. Because that happened one time before where I was speaking with a former coworker and everything. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to have the title of this. I'm going to have the title of that. And he was like, okay. I had the title of senior sanitation engineer. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, that sounded important.
Janitor.
I took out the trash at Crystal's. And I was like,
janitor.
Oh, okay.
This is why it is important. Do not let smartphones make you dumb. You have to read, and you have to read more than the shade room. You got to read. So when people are throwing words at you and stuff like that, what you just said to me, that's a janitor.
Yes.
Like, that's a fancy word play for a janitor. And people will do stuff like that to you. I am the senior advisor of metal curved function at Staples. You in charge of the paper clips. You in charge of making sure the paper clips
are bent just so that way they fit around your paper how you want them to. Yeah. I would much prefer you have told me what you did from the beginning versus, oh yeah, man, I just I don't want to work for nobody else. I don't want to punch nobody else's clock. So I'm just, you know, doing my own thing and I just shop all the time. And you
I'm sorry and I don't like to work.
Right. Are you living off your unemployment or your savings? Do you have any savings? Did you cash out your 401k? Because you got to be doing something somewhere. What? Now, well, that's not attractive. You just told me that you're unemployed. That's what I heard.
What do you feel like? I know a young lady who she's with her boyfriend, still with him currently. And I saw I'm equating this to a meme that I saw. The meme said that y'all are getting on Beyonce for forgiving her husband, who is worth almost $1 billion, and y'all out there forgiving the nigga that work at Safeway. Now, no, that's the meme. So I know a young lady, she's still with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend hid 2 babies from her. One of them was conceived right before they got together, but born after they were already together. The other one was conceived right at the point when they got together and got serious. So he has what they call hood twins. He has 2 children by 2 different women.
Like right around the same time.
They are a
week's difference, basically.
No, they are both around the same age. But he did not tell her. He hid it from her. And then once she found out about one, he was like, oh, well, by the way, there's another one. So what do you feel about that kind of lie? That's a man lie now. Yes. That's a man lie.
Omission of the truth is still a lie. So
now, she forgave him. They went through a hard time, and now they're still together because they live together and everything. They're still together. But what do you think about the situation? Since you always throwing a topic on me real good.
Couldn't have been me. That's all I can say. Because in that situation,
but wait now, consider that you love him. And I know you're a leaver, but consider that you love him and that one was conceived before you got together. The other right at that point where you're deciding, you know, are we really going to do this or not? But then the thing was, he just never told her.
Again, omission of the truth is still a lie. Okay? Because, see, you just decided for me that I was going to be a stepmother. Because you just assumed that I was going to stay. Or you hoped that I was going to stay. Or the other position where you got another girl. You just decided for me that I was going to be a side chick. I didn't say that's what I wanted. I didn't say that was the role that I wanted to play. So now I have to show you how to treat me. You have to enjoy your life without me, or at least attempt to. I know it's going to be hard, but you're going to have to figure that out by yourself because I'm going to go.
So you would leave in that situation?
Yes, I would. Because again, see, that's the other thing that
but you guys live together and you would still go.
Break the lease, or you got to go. Because I learned from you. Now I know it need to be in my name. So the apartment in my name, so you can the car in my name. I don't know how you gonna pack your stuff and go. If you need to call Tyrone, call them because you got to get up out of here. And then the thing was, you said the second baby was conceived right when we were deciding that we were going, whether or not, you know, we were going to go forward and be together.
Hadn't decided yet, but right at that point.
If I'm to that point, then for me personally, I'm not messing with nobody else. We're exclusive if I'm getting to that point. You weren't. So that's another problem. You out here slinging beans on your royal oats, And then you ain't got no condom.
And just
clearly.
slinging it all around. Just.
What else did you bring me back besides 2-step kids? I don't play that. No. This is golden. We trying to keep it that way. I don't want no rotted uterus. I want to have my own kids one day. And you be done burnt me up because you done decided that I'm gonna be a stepmama and you out here slinging community. I'm living with community penis.
Living right with it.
I don't want to. You can keep it. I'm okay. So for you, in that same scenario but flips, let's say she already has 2 kids, but they stay with her mama and she done gave up rights.
And don't say nothing?
Yeah. She don't tell you that she has 2 children, but legally they're not her kids anymore.
They don't even live with her, so what do I care?
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Now, I'm not about to raise...
Like...
Listen very carefully, fellas. I'm not about to raise your baby. I'm not doing that. But see, they don't even live with her anyway. They're over there with grandmama. Let them stay over there.
Okay.
Let them stay over there where they at. That doesn't have nothing to do with me.
Like, no, because how are you just gonna give up your child? You're like, that's her business. So,
look, I'm out here trying to get some Cambodian children of my own with a crack mama, so she'll never come back. So that's right up my alley. Like, that's my dream is to get some fresh, supple babies that have no mother. I don't care if she did on drugs. I don't care what the case is, as long as she never come back. Because I'm not going to foster and care for you. Then you show up 7 years later out of rehab talking about you want them back. They're going to be looking for you then. If wherever you were, they're not going to know where to find you after that because you're not going to take my kids from me.
I done put in all this work to get them right.
And I would like them to be my own, but then I don't know what's going to happen to. How could I get rid of how could I dispose of their mother?
Oh, wow. Okay. The only thing I can think of is a surrogate and she signs over her rights. But, there's a whole movie about that. Was that a Tyler Perry movie?
I don't know, but I don't want her to come back either. I need her to go all the way away.
Because then they always say that whenever you have a surrogate, because at the last minute, I guess you could get them to sign the contract, but I think they have to sign over rights once the child is actually.
You know what I need? A good lesbian baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Then I have no.
Too. She might want to raise it with her stud husband. She'd be like, I want visitation rights, and then I'll be late auntie.
Maybe I need the stud lesbian. She can put on a wig for a night. Maybe. You know what? We have talked to them about this line.
Wow. Put on a wig. What does that have to do with her expanding her body to carry a child?
I feel like that she would, be okay with you raise the child and I'll come by, and
be
visit.
Their auntie, uncle.
What do you think? Comment, subscribe, do something besides listen to us.
We're way left. We'll be back for part 2.
Yeah.